Hello there, my cryptopians, crypto brothers and sisters, kryptonites. Yeah, I'm cold, Ron.
Well, can't you just... I get it, but it's like you're ready to go into battle or something.
That's right. I'm battling the cold. You get my age, man. I need to keep warm.
It's called a thermostat. Just turn it up.
Well, I don't want to pay for the money. Coats are
Oh,
cheaper.
UTA, man, I tell you.
Heck. How's it going?
Good, good. Yeah.
Well, some interesting stuff to talk about today.
Well, Bitcoin's up almost 5% in the last 24 hours.
Only about $11,516, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to talk about today about Bitcoin Cash.
Uh-oh.
Let's get into it.
Why do we want to talk about them for? They're down.
They've got some things that they're starting to build some infrastructure behind them. I mean, they haven't been, when was the fork? Back in August or September or something?
Yeah, something like that.
And that was my whole beef all along, is that they have no infrastructure compared to Bitcoin. Because everybody's saying they're the new Bitcoin, they're going to overtake Bitcoin. And we were on the rallying side of saying there's no way they're going to catch Bitcoin's infrastructure and name recognition and everything that's going on. But they're starting to gain some traction, so I thought we better take a look at this.
What, 1,200 compared to 11,500?
Well, not
What fraction?
Yeah.
They're down. Bitcoin's up 4%. They're down.
Okay. All right, folks, that's about all we had. Hey. What trash? Well, let's take a look at it, and I'll show you a couple things.
Okay.
But you're right. As we look at this chart, they did have a all-time high of about 4,300, if I remember. And I thought, Rod, I'd read somewhere that their all-time high was even higher than that. But the chart does...
Yeah.
Well, okay, so if we do some quick multiplication, if they're about 4,300... Well, that says 4,091, and they're about 1,200 today, 1,300. Yeah. I mean, they're down almost what is that, 65-70% from their all-time high?
Yeah.
And you look at Bitcoin at 11, they're maybe down. Anyway.
Whatever that is, huh?
Well, I guess you could look at it, they're down.
Well, it was 19, I think.
45%.
Yeah.
And so anyway, but there are some positive things going on with Bitcoin Cash right now.
Oh, good.
And they're working on it. But what spurred me on to looking at this stuff was they had an article out today, I think, even though this says March 3rd. I do believe it just came out just a couple hours ago.
Well, today's March 3rd.
27 minutes ago, it says right here, baby.
There you go.
Hey, we are Johnny on the spots with this new stuff.
Yeah. I refreshed mine. It says 47%. 47 minutes. Still less than an hour.
Yeah. We're already springing the news. Anyway, it says that they raised $250,000 for Bitcoin Cash on this 48-hour challenge. I thought, well, what's that all about? Because I hadn't heard of that.
Me neither.
Evidently, they got on and I don't know if they got on, probably Twitter and Facebook and Discord maybe, and they put a challenge out there. Any dollars that's given to Bitcoin Cash, it was going to be matched, and I think it's matched by Bitcoin Cash themselves. I might be wrong. And then, so they're up to about $250,000, and I thought, well, what do they need that for? And as you read the article through there, what they want to do is they want to promote Bitcoin Cash, give it more notoriety, more name recognition. They want to support what are those little clubs that meet around? They're called
Coffee club?
Meetups, yeah, and like a coffee house, but like in Salt Lake where we live, folks, there's a Bitcoin group that they have a meetup, and they meet once a month at a restaurant or something, and they have speakers. But anyway, so they want to promote things like this to get the name recognition and notoriety of Bitcoin Cash out there. So they want a fund that they can use to help this promotion along. So it was a 48-hour challenge. Anything that's donated, it's going to be matched, and we'll use this money. So I got thinking, well, what caught me as I'm reading and before I read is like, well, are they in need of financial support already? I mean, they don't have some kind of Bitcoin Cash they can take to the market? And I didn't do any studying, Rod, about, let's go back to CoinMarketCap.
Okay.
They got 16 million, almost 17 million coins in circulation out of the 21 million. Now, what I don't know is if there was any pre-mine going on, or if the company kept some of those tokens after the fork. So I got thinking about it. I'll say, well, why don't they just have some funds they can use for this? And folks, we'll put these articles down in the description box, and you can at your time look through those. So it just kind of caught me by I was interested in that, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it does say something here in the article. Because Bitcoin Cash wasn't created by a government, this is their reasoning now why they have this fundraising going on. Wasn't created by a government nor corporation. An organic non-profit fund was set up to assist in its adoption growth, they're calling it. Currently, we're looking to promote any non-profit project that will help promote the adoption of Bitcoin Cash. Well, but things are starting to move on the adoption side. I mean, a couple recent articles that I remember reading that I went back and found. One is American ATM Network. Ethereum Bitcoin adds Bitcoin Cash support. And I think initially they were going to put it into 25 ATMs across America. So these ATMs will now have Bitcoin Cash also.
Wow.
Besides Bitcoin and Litecoin.
Wow.
And I'll tell you another big adoption thing was just Coinbase doing that Commerce plugin that they have. And we did a video on that, Rod. And folks, if you don't know what that is, what Coinbase designed and came up with, that for online retailers, they could put a plug-in that goes right to Coinbase. So when you go to the checkout counter at your online store, it'll offer you Visa, Discover, PayPal, and then the one will be Coinbase with that plug-in.
Yeah.
So when you click on Coinbase, it'll offer you the four main coins they have: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and now Bitcoin Cash.
Yep.
So that is some exposure too. But then I heard about this pay business, I guess. It's a digital and cryptocurrency exchange that added Bitcoin Cash.
Oh.
And I believe, Rod, what this kind of does is you can now buy Bitcoin Cash other than Coinbase. You can now use a credit card to buy Bitcoin Cash.
Oh.
And it's pretty substantial. I think it's like...
Well, if Coinbase adopted it, then you can buy it through cash or fiat.
Right, yeah. And this would give you like a second option.
Oh, okay.
I guess. Order books show big sell walls. Okay, that's talking about something else. Sorry, let me get down to here. Here it is right here. According to PayBiz, users will be able to buy $20,000 weekly and $50,000 US dollar monthly.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not just
that's
like...
quite a bit.
That's some good dollars. That reminds me of Gemini exchange, because
yeah,
their limits are quite high too.
it does.
So anyway, I guess I wanted to get on and say that, hey, Bitcoin Cash, for the short time they've been functioning, is getting a little traction on the street, that things are progressing for them. But then there's also, Rod, there's some articles out there that say that, hey, we can wait.
Okay, wait now. Okay, I'm done.
There's some.
I'm done.
Yeah, and I don't know what I'm talking about, because my phone will probably go off too. I got my granddaughter. Grandpa, come get me. That's the every Saturday deal. Come get me.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
Yeah, she likes to come over here. I got that loft in the house, and that's like her little fortress up there, you know. And then when her cousins are around, they all sleep up there, and I got to go get a hotel room for the night.
Keep all the noise down.
You know, I love them, but hey, you got your own homes, don't you? I raised my kids. So, there's some articles I was saying that actually think, because of the drastic drop-off that we've had in this slowdown period, that there might be a little trouble with Bitcoin Cash, which reflects back to the first article on this video of why are they needing funds? They don't have a way to promote this and get the name recognition out there. Just makes you wonder, makes me wonder. And I'm not saying they're in trouble. I'm not indicating that, but there are some people out there writing about it. I have seen some of those.
Yeah.
So anyway, folks, if you're into Bitcoin Cash, I think more power to you. You know, if they're on Coinbase, there's a reason for that.
There sure is.
Oh, well, best to you.
And good luck. Be sure to pound our thumbs up for us and subscribe and let us know how you feel. We like to talk to you. God bless.